What's good, YouTube? Mr. Verde here, the Big Verde here, Logo Twin, Next Maker Twin, back with another video. And today, a lot of y'all have been hitting me up in the comments, coming through the stream, asking me what's the best build to make if you're new to 2K. Now, if you're new to 2K, you kind of want a build that can do everything pretty good, so you can get a feel of the game, the different game modes, where you'll be able to play the different game modes, whether it's park, 2v2, 3v3. You might go to the market, you might want to play 1v1, you might want to play some rec, some career, so you can get the mechanics down to the game. So you want a build that can do everything pretty good. Now, and I'm coming to y'all with this build. I'm finna show y'all the build first so you can see what it gets, and then I'm gonna show y'all how to make the build step by step. Now, the build that you're gonna be making is gonna be a 6'9" build. So you see, this is a 6'9", 7'4" wingspan build. But if you look at the attributes, you see you have a 76 driving layup, you have a 92 driving dunk, so you can get the contact dunks. You have a mid-range of an 84, a 83 pointer, so you can shoot the three. You see the free throw is a 72, so you can go into the rec, you can go career. You're not a liability from the free throw line. You can knock down free throws. Your pass accuracy is high. Your ball handling is the 80. Your speed with ball. Look at the defense. Of course, you don't need interior defense. Interior defense is kind of laughable this year. We're not going to talk about that, but trust me, you don't need interior defense. Your perimeter defense is a 90. You see you have an 87 steal. You have an 89 block. Your offensive rebound is an 82. Your defensive rebound is a 90, so you can get them boards. Your speed is an 80 on this build, so you're a 6'9" with 80 speed, and you see your vertical is an 80. So I'm finna give y'all this build, and I gotta give a big shout out to Green Up Johnny, man. He was the one who put me on. This is a build that he has. This is a build that he walked me through the builder making it, and also Russ for the collab on the build too. So I'm finna give y'all this build, man, so y'all will be able to go absolutely crazy if you're new to the game. You try to make the best overall 6'9" build, but like I'm telling you, you're gonna have to follow this step by step. You have to follow it step by step, because this is not a regular build that you can just go into and make. You're gonna have to do a little finessing, a little sorcery. So as you see first, you changing it to metric. You go into settings, changing the unit of metric, the unit of measurement to metric. Now you see this is the small forward. The handiness don't matter, but this is where you want to pay attention at. Anytime we look at the body settings, the weight, you want to do this exactly like this, because you're going to need this. You're going to need to follow this step by step in order to get some of the attributes in the exact spot. So as you see, we're going through the builder. Take a look at what we're putting everything up. You see, we're taking our close shot up. We're taking our driving layup up to a 79. We're taking our driving dunk up to the max. We're taking our standing dunk up. We're taking our post control up. So that's major key on this first part. Now this does have multiple steps, so you're gonna want to follow these steps. But as far as our shooting right now, we're taking our shooting all the way up. Our playmaking, we're taking our pass accuracy all the way up. Our ball handling, we maxing that out. We're taking our speed with ball all the way up. Now we get into the defense. Now, like I said, I showed y'all the build at first. At the final result, you're not gonna have interior defense, but right now we're making the build. We're gonna have to make a couple of builds as a placeholder, so when we go back, we can get the final results in the build. Whenever you're doing this now, the takeovers do not matter, so you can literally use any takeover. This doesn't matter right here, because you're gonna be able to get the takeovers that you want in the final result. Now, first it's gonna say you have created an offensive threat. Now you want to edit the build. You edit the build, and now you're gonna go all the way back to the menu, and then you're gonna change the unit of measurement again. Remember, we had it on metric. Now we finna change it back to imperial. We're changing it back to imperial, and we're going back to that same build. We're going to the same build, but we're gonna edit the build. Edit the build. Now, as you saw before, when I clicked on the build, I didn't make this build as a rebirth, so it's not getting the extra badges. So this is like for beginners. But of course, if you're making this build and this is, a rebirth build, of course you're gonna have all those extra badges. This is not with the the extra badges, your extra pluses for your workouts and all this. So this build actually gets a little bit better. But keep in mind, look at the changes we just made after we went to the imperial system. When we went to the Imperial system, now pay close attention. Pay close attention. Now we're maxing out all of our finishing here. You see our shooting. We're taking our shooting up. As you can see, the mid-range is a 63. The three-pointer is a 78. You see what we're doing in our playmaking. Keep in mind, now pause it if you need to pause it so you can see, but you want to make sure when you're going through, you're putting these attributes right there. More importantly, you want to make sure you're putting the physicals exactly where they need to be. Now I got this sped up a little bit because I don't want to talk y'all head off with the numbers and the attributes, but just pay attention to what we're doing as far as the vertical, the strength, the stamina. Of course, we're going to continue. Like I said, the takeovers here do not matter. You can choose any takeover. It is going to give you a different build name every time. So you see on the second build, it says Facilitator Finisher. Now we're going back again, editing the build, going all the way back to the main menu, going to settings, and now we're finna change this back to metric. Change this back to metric, going back into the builder, and we're about to edit this build again. We're editing the Facilitating Finisher. No, we're not using it as a rebirth. You see, small 4, all that's to say. Now checking what we're doing to the height and weight. Now we're taking our height down to 1.97. We're changing the body shape to burly. The body shape does matter too when you're making this build. When you're finessing this build, you want to look at the body shape because that matters also. And take a look at the stats. We're maxing out the finishing except for the standing dunk. We're leaving the standing dunk where it is at 25. We're taking our mid-range up. We're taking our three-pointer up. And we're taking our free throw all the way up also. So you see we maxing those things out. Playmaking, our pass accuracy is all the way up. Our ball handling is all the way up. And we're taking our speed with ball to, what is that? A 68. Now, on this version, on this placeholder, you see we're not emphasizing the defense or anything like that. We're making sure we had a finishing, the playmaking. Of course, like we just said, the takeovers, whenever you're making these placeholder builds, the takeovers does not matter. Now it says we have a mid-range Maestro. Mid-range Maestro. Now edit the build, circle all the way back to the main menu again, back to the settings, and we're going to take this to Imperial system again. Now I know this is a lot of steps. It may seem like a lot of steps as far as making the build, but trust me, you're gonna want to do this so you can get those attributes like you go a 6'9" with 90 rebounding, 80 steal. Now take a look at the stats. What we doing now? You see it's on 6'6". We're taking our weight. We're taking our weight to 230. You want to make sure when you're doing these weights too that you don't pass the weight that you're going to. So you may want to pause it, but you want to make sure that you're not making it, you know, too heavy at a certain point. You want to do it just like this. So you see we made the weight a certain weight, then we went and changed the body shape, then we changed the weight again. Now we're doing the height. So right now, as you can see, we're on the 6'10". We're on the 6'10" build. Now we're going to our finishing. We're maxing out our close shot, our driving layup. We're maxing out our driving dunk. Because when I tell you, when it's all said and done, this build is a monster. This build is a monster when it's all said and done. Now, going through, you see our shooting is all the way maxed out. Now we're going with our playmaking. Taking our playmaking up, our pass accuracy, our speed with ball. I think we take the pass accuracy down just a little bit. And we're on our ball head and our speed with ball. Now we're working on the defensive rebounding again. On this time, we are taking the interior defense all the way up. So this build does have interior on this one, but like I said, this is just a placeholder. This is the placeholder. This is not the final product. So follow along, pause it if you need to get these attributes right. And again, the takeovers does not matter. The takeovers do not matter. This is just a placeholder. Now it says we have a two-way mid-range Maestro. Edit the build again, go all the way back to the main menu, back to the features, back to the settings, back to the unit of measurement, and we're gonna make it. We're going back to which one are we on this time? Are we on Imperial or are we on? No, we're back on metric. We're back on metric. Small forward, right, all that's the same. Now, as you see, we're finna make some changes. Yes, we know it messes with the stats a little bit. Height, we're gonna go to 2.05. Our weight, 85 kilograms. Our wingspan, 2.24. Our body shape, we have it on define. we maxing out these maxing the finishing all the way up. You know, everything at the top, close shot, driving layup, driving dunk, everything up there. So 40 badges, 40 playmaking badges on that one, as you can see. Now, I believe this is going to be the last placeholder build that we make before we actually get into the build on how the build should actually be made. Take a look at the playmaking. The ball handling is only a 59 there. The other ones are max. Take a look at the defense. We're doing the rebounding a little bit, just taking it up a little bit. As you can see, we got 55 and 45. We're taking our physicals up. Take a look at the physicals. Make sure you don't pass it. And now we're going through. Now, once you get it like this, of course, like I said, I know it's like repeating the same thing. The takeovers don't matter. Don't worry about the takeovers. Now it says we have a facilitating finisher. Facilitating finisher. We're going to edit the build, circle all the way back, features, settings, change the unit of measurement. Now we're back on Imperial. Back on Imperial, go to that build. You see it's a 6'9" power forward. Now, once we're here, this is what we're doing. So you see we got a 6'9". We're gonna change it to slight. Change it to slight. The height is 6'9". You see the weight is 185. And you see we have the 80 speed over there. Now you can see the 80 speed. Now one thing you may want to do for the rebounding, you can go back right here and actually change the weight. This part is not gonna mess it up. You want to change, you see we 6'9", but we're gonna change the weight from 185. Then we're gonna go back and change it to 187. So right here, when I'm showing y'all this video as I'm recording, I did get a little bit ahead of myself as far as the weight, but don't worry. Once you've gotten to this point, you are in the clear. You are in the clear. Now you finna see I'm finna go back. I'm finna go up 2, so I'm finna make my weight 187. So 6'9", 187. Still got the 7'4" wingspan. Still can get the 80 speed. Now we finna take these attributes up to like you have them. Like we showed at the beginning of the video. Your close shot is a 66. Your driving layup is a 76. Your driving dunk is a 92. So you get those contact dunks. Your mid-range is an 84. Your three-pointer is an 80. Free throw is a 72. Your pass accuracy is an 86. Ball handling 80. Speed with ball is a 75. No interior defense. Perimeter defense, we got 90. Steal 87. Block 89. Offensive rebounding 82. Defensive rebounding 90. We got 80 speed. We got 78 acceleration. Nothing on the strength. We got our vertical at 80 and our stamina at 88. Now, of course, when you get into your workouts, you're gonna get your extra pluses, your extra badges. But you see the badge count. We're gonna have 16 finishing, 24 playmaking, 24 shooting, 24 playmaking, and 29 defense. Now this is without, like I said, without the extra badge points. But you see, you got your gold clamps. We got box. Now the only thing different that you might see is if you were to take your defensive rebounding up, you could get gold rebound chaser. But for this build, like I say, it's an all-around build. That 80 speed, you are gonna feel the difference between that 80 speed and a 78, 77 speed, trust me. So you want to get the speed, but this is a 6'9" build, and you see the playmaking. You get gold bullet passer, you get silver dimer, you get break starter, you get all those badges where you'll be able to get out there and go crazy. Now as far as the takeovers on here, choose the takeovers you want on this one. I like finish and take as well as block take, but this is the build that you want to make if you're new to 2K. Now tell me what y'all think in the comment section, man. Hey, if you need people to run with, join the Discord. The link is in the description. 2-way slashing shot creator, 6'9", 80 speed, the best all-around build, the best build if you're new to 2K. Let's get it.